Once upon a time, there was a man named Uche who had everything going well for him after marrying the love of his life, Ada. Uche was the first of his siblings to get married, and his wife was a calm and peaceful woman who never raised her voice or caused trouble. He loved her deeply for her gentle nature, but from the very beginning, there was tension with his family. His sisters, for reasons unknown, didn't like Ada. Uche knew his sisters could be difficult, but he believed they meant well. When Ada got pregnant just 3 months after their wedding, Uche received the opportunity of a lifetime, a visa to travel to Germany. It was a tough decision, but he went ahead, hoping to build a better future for his family abroad. Before leaving, Ada expressed her wish to stay with her own family while Uche was away, but his sisters insisted they stay with her to keep an eye on things. Under pressure from his mother, Uche overruled his wife's request, telling her that his sisters would move in. Though Ada wasn't happy, she agreed. But soon after Uche left for Germany, the calls started pouring in. His sisters complained constantly about Ada, making Uche suspicious and insecure. They accused her of disrespect and hinted that she might not be faithful to him while he was away. Instead of trusting his wife, Uche believed his sisters. He stopped sending money directly to Ada, making her collect it from his mother instead. Things got worse when, after months of constant emotional stress, Ada suffered a stillbirth. Uche's sisters accused her of causing the loss of the baby, and once again he believed them. Devastated and blinded by his own pain and insecurity, Uche refused to console his wife. Instead, he blamed her for the tragedy, cutting off all communication with her. For 4 long months, Ada begged for his forgiveness, but Uche ignored her pleas. Eventually, after his anger subsided, Uche reconnected with Ada. By the time he returned to Nigeria a year later, he found his wife to be the same gentle, peaceful woman she had always been. She welcomed him with love, despite everything he had put her through. She worked hard, supporting them financially, while he struggled to get back on his feet after his visa expired. Despite her kindness and sacrifice, Uche's insecurities resurfaced. He started feeling inferior because Ada was the one providing for the family. His siblings, who had once been so vocal, stopped calling him now that the money had dried up. Uche's pride took a hit and he spiraled into a state of frustration. His life felt like it was falling apart, and the respect he once commanded seemed to vanish. But Ada remained by his side, quietly encouraging him to look for work. Then one night, Uche had a vivid dream. His late father appeared to him, listening to his complaints. His father reminded him that his life had improved after he married Ada and had worsened when he mistreated her. He told Uche that Ada was special, with protective spirits watching over her. His father warned him that as long as Ada was unhappy, things would continue to go wrong for him. Uche woke up from that dream, and it was as if a fog had lifted. He realized how deeply he had wronged Ada, allowing his insecurities, the gossip of his friends, and the manipulations of his family to cloud his judgment. He finally saw that Ada's silence was not weakness, but strength. She had endured so much without defending herself, trusting that love would prevail in the end. Feeling ashamed, Uche approached his wife with a heartfelt apology. He didn't have much to offer her, but he poured out his soul, admitting his mistakes and begging for her forgiveness. Ada, in her characteristic way, accepted his apology with grace. Things began to turn around after that. Ada got pregnant again, and Uche found a job even though it didn't pay much. With Ada's help, he applied for another visa, this time to Portugal, and his application was approved. Before he left, he warned his sisters to stay away from Ada, making it clear that they were no longer welcome to meddle in his marriage. He had learned his lesson. Now, living in Portugal, Uche was at peace. His wife was about to give birth, and he was praying for everything to go smoothly. He realized that love, trust, and respect were the true foundations of a happy marriage. No amount of gossip or family interference could break the bond he shared with Ada if he stood by her and valued her for the incredible woman she was. And so Uche learned that peace in a marriage comes not from control or suspicion, but from mutual respect and unwavering trust. Ada's calmness had been a blessing all along, and Uche was determined never to take it for granted again.